Someone just called me this morning and asked me a quick question. Neil, I've watched your video on consultative selling. Tell me quickly what the difference is between consultative selling and your typical salesperson. I said a consultative salesperson, is more interested in finding out what the problems are. What are the challenges their prospect or client is facing? Where they would like to go from where they are now to where they want to be in a year or two. And then they'll provide a solution based on what they were told by the consultant or a client. Your typical sales rep who has not been trained to be a consultant, a trusted partner, a trusted consultant will just push product. They're going into the office to push a particular product, no matter what the client needs or wants. That's the major difference. Now, let's take this even further. A buyer is not looking for a salesperson. They're looking for a solution to their problems. So that trusted consultant who asks a lot of questions and probes and listens to really understand what's going on wins much more business because they're looked at differently than that pushy salesperson just trying to unload a product and meet quota of the month or the quarter. Now, I learned about consultative selling in 1997. And over the next 5 years, I helped my clients sell over $1 billion in products, which meant my sales were $1 billion. I never sold anything. I never pushed anything. I learned to ask some really good questions and to probe and to ask for clarification and then to repeat what they said to make sure that I understood completely. The pushy salesperson's not doing that. They'll walk out empty-handed wondering what's wrong with that person. When I walk out of that office, I'm viewed as a trusted consultant and a partner they want to do more and more business with because, again, I didn't push anything. I provided a solution. That's the main difference between a consultative seller, a consultant, versus a pushy salesperson. One other thing. That trusted consultant can also read the room. They can tell the personalities and they can make the changes they need to adjust to that. For somebody who's super outgoing, it's really easy for them to talk about family and sports and working out at the gym and whatever the person wants to talk about, the person being the prospect or client. They can also understand, if they're talking to more of an engineer mind, that they need to slow down and answer more and more and more questions until that engineer mind is completely satisfied that they understand everything and they have a clear view on what to do from here. Not everybody's like that. So a trusted consultant with experience can honestly read the room and the personalities pretty quickly. Pushy salesperson doesn't get it. They're just in and out, and if they get a sale, they do. If not, it's on to the next one. That's not how consultants work. We're in for the long run. We are here to provide solutions. That's a trusted consultant. And if you embrace that mindset and that style, you'll do more business than ever in your life. And I can tell you that from experience.